way to Maidstone. Today is day 8. Hello from me and Andrew.
Hi.
So yeah, what do we know about today? Andrew. Feeling good today. Feeling alive. Sleep, yeah. Interesting dreams. Quite deep. But yeah, not too bad again. So that sleep helped a bit, I think. And I'm ready for a little bit of rock and roll on the street. That's a good test of your energy levels. Like hours and hours on the street, singing your heart out. So we'll see what we can do. And there's sun in England today, and it's beautiful forest up there. That's nice, isn't it? Maybe we should go up there.
Yeah.
That's nice. Alright. Yeah. There you go. In the wonderful place called Maidstone. Well, Andy's getting some of his.
I'm getting me nuts in me mouth.
He's getting some sweet stuff. And anyway, look at those trees over there. Look how beautiful that is. Forget about the road noise that you can hear in the distance. Look at that. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. This is my hometown, Maidstone. We are here today to play some music to the people and uplift the vibe.
Love.
Love, 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 love,
love.
It's got to be. It's gotta be
Love,
love,
love, love, love.
Love is everything, love is everywhere. Well, that was a bit of a crazy burst. I think I need to learn to manage my energy more because it's been very, very tiring busking, and I think I put a lot of energy into it, maybe too much. Maybe just need to chill and sort of relax a bit and manage it better. So it's been pretty crazy, really, pretty full on. Looking forward to getting back, I think. Like, when you think about it, like towns are places and cities are just places that rape the earth, basically, and then sell you produce, you know, based on that. And I feel that, you know, for me, it's not the way. Like, this whole way is lost. This whole way is lost for me. It's and I think on some level, you know, I mean, you're watching this channel for a reason, you know, Awakening Earth. Like, there's a certain type of people, and I believe in diversity, you know, and I think that it's good that there's all types of people on this earth, you know. I think that it's good that we're not the same. We're not all the same. But I think for someone like me, it's like there needs to be a choice. Like, there needs to be a choice between which world do you want to associate with. And I feel like this world, I've outgrown it. Like, this man-made world, it's like become very limiting. And it's interesting because there's lots of possibilities in it. And if you go to a place like London, you think, well, there's lots of possibilities, because there's lots of possibilities for me to make money and have a career and do all these different things. But to me, it actually feels very, very limited. And it's not expansive like that of nature, like that of life itself, you know. It's man's world, you know, it's man's world. And I don't feel that man's world, like, has everything that I need in it, you know. It doesn't, there's not enough fulfillment in it. So I think there's a choice needed to be made, and it's which world do you align with, you know. Do you align with advertising and things trying to sell you alcohol and sell you, you know, all these things which you don't need, you know, which don't actually fulfill in the end, and then you just end up feeling like there's an emptiness inside. So, you know, I think I've realised, like, what is me, what is you, you know, what really signifies you, what's very you, and then go and do those things, go and become those things, go and live those things. Because, you know, life's short, and so I feel that this isn't for me, this whole system. It doesn't fulfill, after 37 years of being alive in it, it doesn't really fulfill at all. You know, it's empty promises. It's not really the world I want to live in. So I think I'm going to make that choice, that generally, you know, apart from a couple of things that I like from society, generally my path is the path of nature, the path of returning back to, you know, balance with that, because basically all we're doing here is destroying the planet, and it's gone too far, you know, it's gone way too far. And, you know, it just doesn't mean anything. It doesn't actually mean anything anymore. Not when the planet's being destroyed. It has no friggin' meaning. So, there you go. Things that are real feel like this. Food is real, you know. That sort of stuff is real. It's the other stuff, it's the plastic, it's the metal, it's the factories, it's the destroying things. It's all those things, you know, it's not real. So, you know, I'm just saying, in your life, you don't have to follow these things. I think I've outgrown society, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it in here. So, yeah, it's all about love. So, that's what we got today. A lovely, lovely, nice salad. Sweet potato again, cooked. Everything else is raw. I love this stuff. So today's been interesting. It's been a full-on day again, busking and out on the street, playing some music. So that's been very tiring, but I feel alright. But it was very hard for the to ground properly, you know, out there in Maidstone, in the town. I think it's because there's so much going on, and there's a lot of sort of tufty sort of people, you know, and things like love and beauty, you know. I think I find that love and beauty, like, it's hard to sort of bring that energy in through to a big city or town, you know. So well done on those people who can do that. And that's my ultimate, really. I think today I've been realising how I connect with something very different than what society is wanting to connect with, you know. And while I like some things with the society, it's not cutting it for me, you know. So, well, hello. Interesting day today. I've been getting confused about what the actual days are. I had a crazy night last night, didn't sleep very well because someone's been nicking money off me when I've been playing music on the street, and I just happened to put it on the crime page in the local area, and then I got a lot of trouble basically, and people threatening me and just not nice stuff, so I was worried while I went to sleep, you know. But yeah, so I don't feel too bad, yeah. But obviously sleep matters, and that's one other thing that I want to kind of get a thing on. But yeah, eating really well still. The only thing I've had cooked is sweet potatoes, and keeping the sugars low still, which I just love. It's just balanced for Riki, for me, you know, balanced on my system. But yeah, so it's probably maybe day 9 or something. And yeah, I had a couple of difficult days, I think, but overall still feeling that sense of goodness. There's one thing to note about today, which was that with this sensitivity, you know, with resensitizing yourself rather than numbing yourself, I noticed that I was listening to some really lovely sort of gypsy jazzy sort of, it's like guitar, bass, drums, and, you know, and little bits of accordion and different stuff all mixed up, and you can actually take the bits apart, you know. You can just have the drums and things like that, because I'm trying to get an album together, so I'm looking for the ideal sort of sounds, you know. Anyway, when the music was on, I felt this really lovely feeling, like I could really feel the music in my heart and in my body, you know, like this feeling all through you, you know. And I've noticed that I don't feel that, I don't have that when I'm numbing out, you know, when I'm eating rubbish and I'm numbing out, or I'm not getting enough sleep or whatever. So we're talking about, you know, I really need to what's the word? Focus on this and tell this how it is. It's about resensitizing the body, and I point to like here, lower body, because it's like this is where we've held a lot of the emotions, you know, in the lower body. This is where a lot of it is. I've actually, believe it or not, I've actually done this before. You know, like stroking my body just to calm myself down, you know. Not that I'm an overly anxious person, but it's like that is really actually very good for the body and the nervous system, because a lot of the trouble is here, you know, for a lot of people. Whether it's like feelings of anxiety or worry or desperation, a lot of it's here in the heart as well, you know. So, but anyway, the positive feeling about, this resensitization is this feeling that you feel things more, you know. And what's wrong with that? You know, what's wrong with feeling? That's what makes you special. You might as well feel while you're here, you know. So I'm excited about that, about the whole thing, you know, about being more sensitized and feeling more in the music. Funny, I'm saying this as a baby crying its head off over. I can hear over the road in the background there. So. But that's the point, you know, it's about suppression on this planet, and the control agenda has been about suppress and keep us dumbed down. It's just not working, you know, it just doesn't work. And I fight for truth and fight for life because I love life, I love to live life, you know. So, so I'd say it's difficult yesterday being out all day in the town, getting a bit tired out, but rest is really important. Yeah, thank you. Hello. Well, this is it. This is oh, look at that. They're hot, very hot. This is day 9, I think. I've lost count. I'm not really a county type person, you know. It's just a progression of the same thing, you know. Let's do the same thing as last time. Open up this window, get a bit of fresh air. Bring the life in, bring the life in. So, I've got this lovely kale here today, look at this. I've got like kale, 4 beetroots, nice thing of broccoli, a couple of other bits for like £4 the other day at the farmer's market, which is really cool. And this was the kale that was there, so very alive in that, which I really enjoy. I just thought I'd get a quick video down while I can. It's juice time, and what can I say about juices? I feel like I miss them because I'm not having them as much as I have been before, you know. But it's balanced, and there's definitely a cleanse going on here. I think I need some water, definitely. Just, you know that, you know when you don't think about what you're doing and you sort of, you hear the voice saying you've got to have something, but you forget, you know. I do that so much. I'm like, you need some water, mate, and then I forget.
Are you doing anything important?
Yeah, video. Short interruption there. I knew that one was coming. So anyway, we've got life. We've got life. I've been having too much oil. Imagine like I put oil on everything. Anyway, one thing at a time, man. You can't just quit every bloody addiction in one go. The addiction to moaning, the addiction to complaining, the addiction to Facebook, the addiction to everything. Everything can be addiction, you know. Can't be perfect. Okay, anyway, so yeah. I'm not really going to say much about this food. I'm just going to put it in and talk to you while I do it, really. But this is kale, meat kale, lovely stuff. I just feel like there's a lot in these leafy greens, and sometimes when I make salads and that, I'm like having tomatoes, mushrooms, celery, you know, like most of the usual sort of culprits, but I'm forgetting to get like spinach in, salad in, you know, I'm forgetting to get the leaves in, mostly because in the supermarkets they seem so rubbish, to be honest, that I just don't want them, you know. I mean, that's part of the problem. little bit coming out, but it's not loads. Kind of dig into it. Get a bit in there. There's a big stalk here, that's a little bit. I think that's going to do something. If it can break it down. I can't even break the thing down. Bloody hell. Oh, that's really tough. Bloody hell. Wow. I can only imagine that means something good. The fact that that's so tough. But what I'm going to do is cut those up more later. They're strong. Still celery. Celery in there. Good old celery. Muck it all in. Might leave one little bit for my salad. Get a bit of carrot in. Actually, that needs a little bit of it. One thing at a time. I'm interested to see what that tastes like. Sweet, but not too sweet. I'm just enjoying all of it really. It's just so full of life. There's a real bitterness to the Brussels sprouts as well, you know, real bitterness, which I think is good for you. We don't seem to like the bitter foods, but I reckon the bitter stuff sort of balances out the system. I've really felt that actually in the past, and that's why I should really be getting the wild foods in and looking at those more, because I think that the bacteria, the energy, the whatever's in it, you know, balances out the other supermarket foods, you know, the stuff that you're not getting normally from the supermarket foods, you know, because they're out of balance. These, like carrots for instance, they've been bred in a way which makes them more sweeter than they used to be. They used to be much more balanced, and I think there was a lot of purple carrots originally, and these have been like bred, you know. So what I'm trying to say is through generations we've bred these things to be more addictive, natural foods, you know, more out of balance. What we're aiming for is more balance, you know, things that are in balance, so that our body, our system's in balance, you know. That's the general way forward, I think. Interesting. That's kale juice. And a bit of whatever celery. Actually very gentle. A bit of that, ooh. Just a bit of that. Oh. Just want to show you that beetroot, look at that. It's a really rooty red earth colour. That's what you're looking for. One thing to note, if you're anything like me, you're going to get like beetroot or something over you, you know, and stain your stuff, so just thought I'd say that because I'm just a little bit clumsy when it comes to that stuff. Always getting myself really dirty. Accidentally getting avocado on me as well, and things like that, you know. Just a bit messy really. Can't help it. It's just the way I am. Yeah, so these lemons here, as long as they're not the ones that have got the E numbers in, these lemons I'm just cutting them like this and then putting in the blender, so you're getting that real bitterness from the peel, you know, for better or worse. But these ones don't have E numbers in it, but that's just what they're doing to preserve them or something, you know. People have started doing that the last year or two. God knows why, part of the anti-life program, I think. It's a bit crazy. Let's see where this goes down alright, because these lemons are so hard. those. So there we go. I'm not going to bore you with any more of this, but I'll let you know how it feels in a minute. And I managed to find some parsley that needs using up. So in you go. Some parsley, see if we can actually get this. In you go. Gets a bit sticky now. Let's move on to the next jug. Getting a bit sticky. Oh, I can smell that ginger. Cool. That ginger is good. And I've got a bit of garlic in there as well. Happiness. Happiness. Right, here we go. In you go. Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. Thank you. Thank you. Right, good. Just don't let stuff go to waste in the fridge, you know, wherever it goes, because it's not worth it. To waste that stuff because it's powerful. So I've only gone and done it and made a real mess now. I'm going to put this back through again. It just gives you that extra bit more. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but it got full up anyway, so I thought I'll bugger it, you know. Let's do it, sort of thing. In you go. Cheers. We might call me greedy. That is a lot of juice there. Very healing, very healing. I think I'll have to sit with this one while I drink it. It's a bit... It's me again. So, I just wanted to finish up on day... I can't remember what the day is now. Finish up on the day and just say that I wanted to have some lentils before and cook them, and I pulled them out and cooked them. I thought, yeah, I'd like something. I didn't think I thought I'd like something, you know, a bit more heavier. And I put them on and everything, and then I had to take them off the boil because my intuition said, no, I don't actually want this, you know. And I just wanted to say I feel so glad for following my intuition, because yeah, it's just one bowl of lentils, but the thing is, these choices, you know, we got ourselves in the mess that we've got ourselves in as a human species because of choices and not listening to what was the right choice for us, you know, by becoming so numbed out that you don't know what you actually need, you know. And if there's one thing that really matters to me, it's helping people remember that, you know, remember what is actually important for them, and that comes through resensitizing ourselves to our body, to our system, to our desires, to our sensory system. You know, there's nothing wrong with a sensory system. We're born with a sensory system for a reason. It's when that gets overwhelmed, when we get taken in too much by it, when we get overpulled by our desires and all these things, you know. But the intuition and the resensitization to the body gives us the key to, in order to move forward. We know what we need, you know, like I knew before, no, I don't want those lentils. My body's saying no, you know. And it's the little choices like this every day that get us out of the stagnation and the stuckness. You know, we have to be able to find that voice, that inner voice, which is telling us which way to go. Say that I've been very tired today because of that last night. Crazy stuff that went on yesterday. But yet, despite the tiredness, there's still this sense of overwhelming goodness in the body. And I just love that, because I do think how we feel energetically is affecting what we experience in the world, you know, how we feel. So it's important, you know, it's important to realize that connection. Our reality is totally affected by how good we feel and what we feel inside. And when the energy flows inside in our body, the energy flows in the outside world, you know. We're really bringing our body into our spirit, or our spirit into our body. And that's something worth fighting for. That's a gift. Anyone on this earth who feels like they can connect to their spirit in a time like this, you know, that's a lucky thing, and it's worth cultivating, it's worth growing with, it's worth working on. You know, I think all of our lives are, and there's a lot of possibility. It's just because that soul energy hasn't been there. That soul energy is a kind of intelligence, you know, and that intelligence, for many of us, forges us a pathway forward in our life which is free of stagnation and free of much of the lower, more difficult things. We transcend through those and we become very strong, very, very strong. That's it for me for now, because I'm tired and want to honour sleep. Something I never used to do, but part of self-care. Honour sleep, love life, love nature. Keep the windows open at night, fresh air coming through. Very powerful.